Hi guys, welcome back to Swatchfest. Yes, I still have the same hair. I put a little note in last week's Swatchfest. I had to cancel my stinking appointment and reschedule again, so I'm set to have it tomorrow or the next day, depending on what day you're watching this video. So yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what I do with this hair. Anyway, I'm trying to decide, you guys, like, I've been a redhead so long, I'm trying to decide if I want to go back to brown so that I can put some other kind of colors in it that's not just pink. I feel like all other fashion colors would kind of clash with red hair besides like pink or orange. I don't know. What do you guys think? Some feedback would be awesome because I'm about to head into that salon. So anyway, welcome you guys. I hope you've been well. I had a really crazy week. Remember like a couple weeks ago I was talking about how my week had nothing, like the whole week was blank? This week was the exact opposite, where I had something, 2 or 3 things I had to be at every single day, finishing out with Honor's birthday party on this day on Swatchfest. So we're going to have kind of a faster Swatchfest today to kind of save me in some editing time, because seriously this week has been crazy, but I did not for the world want to miss out on Swatchfest. Today, Honor's birthday party. Her birthday wasn't today, it was a few days ago, and we had like a little family thing, but today she's meeting all of her friends at this big jumpy castle place, and they're having pizza and cake and jumping, and it's crazy town, and it's right after her ballet, so this whole day is just jam-packed, but pretty soon that part will be over and I can relax, kind of. Tim's going to be out of town all of next week. He's going to be traveling to someplace very nice, so yeah, a little jealous of that, but I'm gonna hold it down at the fort with the kids. So next week's actually going to be probably equally as crazy since I'll be solo. Anyway, I said we were gonna go ahead and get started. Welcome to Swatchfest. If this is your first time, we're gonna swatch 10 random polishes from my stash. These are just polishes that I pick up here or there. They don't belong to any particular collection that I've swatched before on this channel. I know all the polishes I've swatched, and we're still swatching new polishes. That's because lots of times polishes get released that don't belong to like particular collections that I review, and they still need their chance to be seen and swatched and talked about, right? We have to love equally. So we're going to talk about these polishes and just kind of have a really chill time, just relax. If you don't like long videos, this is not the video for you. I still get comments on my channel. That's because I do have new people coming around all the time like, wow, your videos are so long. That's the style of video I do, especially on Saturday, because this is our chill time for nail polish. All the other reviews, I usually get right to the point so that you can see what's up with each nail polish. So anyway, we actually are going to get right to red right now. This first polish is kind of like a red pink. Well, not kind of, it really is a red pink. This is from Kiko. I'm loving this brand. On my bottles it just has a number, so I'm going to write right here what the name of this polish is. This is 277. This is a really, really shimmering red pink with pink and gold shimmer in there. So, so beautiful. So yeah, if you like really shimmering polishes. How long have we been talking about Kiko now in Swatchfest, and you guys still haven't tried it? Have you tried it? You can just go onto their US website and order it. It's like $3 or $4. You could try a couple. I think it's pretty good. Alright, you guys, my pink polish is a good one. This formula was just awesome. This is FingerPaints Hard as Steel, a pink mess, but it's like split up with a hyphen, a P ink mess. Anyway, you guys know, not the hugest fan of pink, but I can't deny this formula is good. I did get this on that 75% off clearance, where then they give you like an additional 50% off, or that would make it 100% off after that, right? Because 75 plus 25, so it can't be that. It must be 50 plus 50. Anyway, you know, me and math, we're just best friends. This is really, really good, guys. So if you happen to go in there and they still have this around, I suggest you pick it up. Heart of Steel Strengthening Nail Color. I haven't met one of these that I haven't liked, so. Today's orange color is what I have on my nails, and I was like totally loving this polish. So this one is called Pretty Poppy, and that's definitely what it is. It's not like a straight up orange. It's kind of an orangey red, but it's not fire, like it's not super fiery, you know what I mean? So I was really digging this. I always have loved poppies because they are the state flower of California. When we were younger, you'd see them blossom everywhere and you can't pick them. You know, they're so pretty, but you can't pick them. Anyway, I was digging this formula too. This is probably one of my favorites that I've tried yet from this line that is also being clearanced at Sally's, which is why I have so many of them lately, because instead of like $10 or whatever, I paid $2. So anyway, I liked the formula. It applied nicely in 2 coats, so let's give it a gander. Alright, I don't have a yellow polish. Let's have a moment of silence for no yellow polish this week. But I do have 2 greens, so that's almost better than having a yellow polish and a green. I don't know. I really like both, right? I also picked this up at Sally's at the clearance sale. This is Eternally Turquoise, and it's just a really beautiful turquoise shade. It also had a great 2-coat formula. I have met some duds from this line and some good ones. I don't know why they clearance some and not clearance the others. You know, some that have been clearanced, because I've only ever tried this line when it's been on clearance because it's too rich for my blood, especially for just a straight cream. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, some that I've tried that have been clearance have been bad, like not too good a formula, and so I've understood why they clearance it, but this one was good. So anyway, again, if you happen to spot this at Sally's, this is Eternally Turquoise. So I'm going to tell you a few of the makeup items I'm wearing today. So I went back in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It's just a super winner. I love this thing. This is really good for $6. So good. I have the shade Shell Ivory if you want to watch me applying it. My most recent Get Ready With Me, actually the only one I've done in like 6 months, has me applying this on camera so you can see how it works. For foundation... For concealer today, I used my Tarte Shape Tape, except on this little butter right there, I used, I think, a Maybelline concealer. I don't know. I put it on under my foundation, and then I put a little bit of this over. Anyway, I've had this makeup on all day, so that, you know, the imperfection of my skin there is showing its angry head. I always feel bad for putting makeup on zits anyway, because it's like, you need to air out. Like, you need to have time to air out. Why am I like covering you up with more goop to like get in there? I always feel bad for that, so I'm just about to go scrub this all off right away. Anyway, so I was saying I used that. On my lips is this Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner, which I was really enjoying. That's the shade there. This was in a new display, I think. I can't remember. They have a few new ones out right now. What's this shade? This is called Plum Together, 657A. In the display that I got this in, I only saw 2 shades, a red and this. But I think when I've seen it on Instagram, there's like 4 maybe. So anyway, if I spot any more, I'm going to grab them because they were a good deal. And it's a retractable one, which I love much better than, you know, sharpening, and it was nice. So that's that, and I don't have anything else on top of it, even though I should have put on a gloss or something. And then to apply my foundation today, I used this sad little dirty thing. This has only been used once, but this lime green shade really shows the foundation. Anyway, this is from Eco Tools, and it is not a sharp corner, even though it used to be, because Lincoln likes to bite on my beauty blenders to my great chagrin. Yeah, so only the tips too, so they all look like this, unfortunately. And I can't hide them from him. I can't find a good place to hide them. He always finds them. Anyway, this worked well. I like this. This is Beauty Tools. Okay, so I got this at Walmart. It was 2 for $10. This is the smaller one, and then there's like a larger, darker green, which I've also used. And it's the same exact thing, and I really, really like it. It doesn't feel exactly the same as a beauty blender, but good enough. Like, good enough for me, because $5 versus 20, what is it, $22, $23, something like that. Like, this is way more in my budget range. So I never tried the Real Techniques one. I know a lot of people said that that one wasn't as good, like it doesn't expand. This does expand. It feels nice and smooth. So I recommend it. I still love my beauty blender, but I've been trying a few alternatives lately, and I like to save my money, so for nail polish and stuff. So anyway, I recommend the Eco Tools one. And the last thing is, I talked about this on Snapchat. I don't know if I talked about it on my channel yet. After Tati's rave review, a few times she's mentioned this is her favorite dry shampoo ever, and she's tried like a million of them by now. I went out and picked it up. I think it was 10 bucks or something. She was not joking, you guys. This gives no white cast, which is helpful for me with dark hair. And it really does work. Like, it really does absorb my oils. I've been using Batiste for years just because I heard it highly recommended, but I never really felt like it was really, really refreshing my hair, but this does a good job. So if you love dry shampoo and haven't tried this yet, what are you waiting for? You know what I mean? Like, it's good. And then for my eyes, I used the Kat Von D Light and Dark palette, the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips on my eyelid a little bit, and then I pulled out this sucker, which is a great alternative for the Urban Decay Electric palette, which I think is on sale on Sephora right now. I was gonna go check that out, but I mean, I've heard that palette is just do not pass up, but this one is pretty good. It looks pretty gnarly inside because my daughter uses it too for play makeup, but I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So here are all the shades. It's pretty awesome. I use the red and the orange. I'll give you guys a little close-up right now. So that's what's on my eyes. I love this palette. It's fun to play with. I don't use pops of color often enough. Time for another green. This is my actual green. This is Sinful Colors Jade Cat, and this is number 2196, which tells us that it was released this year. At the very end of the 2100s was the start of 2017, and they just keep pumping them out, you guys. There's like 6 current new displays. If you look on their website, it's crazy, okay? So, I mean, don't even get me started on how Sinful Colors is doing their stuff right now. Really confusing and really hard to track down. This is Jade Cat. It is a beautiful, it's kind of like the tealy shimmer in the China Glaze collection. This isn't as brush stroke prone though. This is just more like a shimmery polish instead of like a shimmer luster. Anyway, I felt like this was okay at 2 coats. I went ahead and did a third because I just want a little bit more opacity. But the color is really pretty, so yeah, this is Jade Cat. For blue this week, I have this beautiful blue gray from C&D that wasn't poo. Yay! They have C&D spring and summer on Trans Design if you guys were interested in trying some polishes from them, like I am, from the Vinylux line that weren't on clearance, just in case all those clearance ones were just like bad. I've been really thinking about picking up that new C&D Vinylux, their summer collection. The colors are beautiful, they look richly pigmented, but I've been scared to because my experience with this line has not been good, since the only ones I've tried are those clearance ones from Ulta. Anyway, this one was good. This is called Denim Patch, and of course the color is divine, a blue gray. Yes, please. The formula was lovely. These are claiming to be a weekly polish. I've never worn them that long to be able to tell you whether or not it worked for me for a week. But anyway, will you guys let me know in the comments below if you are at all interested in seeing those C&D polishes? I mean, do you guys actively look for the C&D? I don't know. I would like to know. So let me know, because I've been thinking about purchasing them, but I thought, do people even want to see a video on them? I don't know. Alright, so for purple, I have this beautiful, almost like light raisin purple called Jana. It's from Zoya, and I remember when I was looking up polishes that I knew that I wanted to get in that huge Zoya haul I did. Actually, it was a 2-part Zoya haul, and I was reading that a lot of people really love this polish. Some people were saying it's their favorite Zoya ever, so I was like, okay, yes, obviously I'm going to get it. It's a dusty purple. So I was expecting great things. There's nothing wrong with this polish. It just surprised me for this kind of shade. Like, I'm normally drawn to this. I wasn't like over the moon. This is a little bit of an older polish. I just feel like their formula has gotten like to a higher standard maybe since this time. It wasn't a bad formula. It was just on the second coat, like, it wasn't overwhelming me with the beautiful luster or the beautiful lusciousness of the cream. You know what I mean? Like, that's what usually happens with me and Zoya. Like, I'm like, oh, the formula is just enveloping me in a blanket of warmth. Not to be overly dramatic, but that's really how I feel sometimes. Their formula is really lovely. So anyway, there was nothing wrong with this. I just was fully expecting when I pulled all of my polishes that this was going to be my A+ polish, but I picked something else. Anyway, this is still very pretty. So let's look at 2 coats. So for neutral, I have another purple for you. It's kind of, I mean, when I pulled it out originally, I thought it was a gray, but I think it's actually purple. Well, okay, so the name of it is Lilac Gray, right? So, you know, pick one side to be on. I'm saying me, like the polish doesn't have to pick a side. I'm like, let me decide, are you purple or gray? This is from Studio M, and this is just a lovely cream. It's almost a 1-coater for being so light. It was so good. 2-coater cream. Yeah, just applied like a dream. Just like a little prayer, this polished work for me. Yeah, it was really good, you guys. If you haven't tried these Studio M's yet and you have a Myers near you and you keep hearing me talk about them, go ahead and try them. I don't think you will be sad you did. So I don't even think I watched any movies this week. I definitely didn't have time to go to the movies. I wish. Yeah, I didn't. I watched a little bit of TV. I turned on, what did I turn on? It's like CSI, Criminal Minds, right? That's what it's called, right? I love Mandy Patinkin. I love him. Anyway, I turned on the first season because I haven't ever watched it before. I was watching a few episodes. They are intense. I shouldn't watch them before I go to bed, I don't think, but there's no other really time that I can watch them because the kids are awake and I don't want to, you know, have them be watching that stuff. So anyway, I was watching that this week. What else was I watching? We watched Sing. That is a cute show and a lot of great voice talent in that show. That's that one where it's all the different animals and they're putting on like a singing competition. It's really, really cute. Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of TV this week. I'm trying to think. I can't wait for The Voice to start again. I can't wait for Survivor to come back. I can't wait for Dancing with the Stars to come back. I just want Bachelor to be over, really. So Dancing with the Stars to come back because I don't know. I don't think Nick's relationship is going to work with any of the women. However, they did say that Rachel is the next Bachelorette, which I'm very excited about. I'll definitely be watching. So yeah, media this week was not that exciting, but I'm really excited for shows that are about to start. Yeah. All right, you guys, we're at our last two polishes. So for glitter, believe it or not, I'm finally putting China Glaze Fairy Dust in here. I was watching, you guys, I hope you saw the collaboration I did at the first part of this last week, nail polishes I can't live without. I was watching Juanita's video and she was talking about how every person who collects and like avidly really loves nail polish must have some opinion or have fairy dust, and I still didn't have it after all these years, and my friend Paola sent it to me and then it was sitting here waiting to be swatched, and I actually had picked it out before I watched her video, but anyway, it was just kind of ironic. I had never even worn this before, and this is a cult classic. So basically it's a scattered holographic topper and they're very small little bits. It's almost like dust. So it just basically dusts whatever you're wearing with holographic, beautiful fairy dust from Fairy Wings. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you this now. Alright, so I feel like I could have had a few A+ polishes this week, and for me, it boiled down to the color plus the formula was just so good on this polish. So, this is a Sally Hansen Insta Dry polish, and I really I love Sally Hansen. I've had a long-term love affair with this brand. There's only a few Sally Hansen polishes I've ever tried that I don't love. I just think that they really do a good job. Some of their lines definitely are overpriced, but I think they do a good job. This polish is called Navy Fleet. I also picked this up on clearance somewhere. I don't know where. It's been sitting in my swatch bin. And it's just, I mean, okay, so we're in spring, but I love this color so much. It is a green, it has a green undertone. Sorry, let me get this out. It's a navy, definitely with some green in there, which is very cool. Even though I do usually tend to like cool tone polishes, I really thought this was interesting. And the formula. It's a one coater. It's easy. It applies so nicely. I just love it. It's like I can put it on and go. So this is my A+ polish. You could really choose any of these polishes because I thought they were all rather great. I'm looking at them again here and I didn't have a problem with any of them. So anyway, this was just my preference. Tell me in the comments down below what your favorite, your A+ polish that you were wearing this week. Doesn't need to be out of these ones that I picked. What were you wearing and loving? So yeah, let's take a look at this last one. you guys, so coming up this week, I have the Candy Johnson Vintage Anime Collection. We are gonna look at that. We're gonna look at the Clarissa Carroll 8-piece Spring 2017 collection, and I wanna let you guys know that in that collection, I reveal to you what my very favorite polish of all time is. It was released in Clarissa Carroll 2017 collection for spring. It actually released today on February 25th, but that video will be out in a few days. You guys can hop over to her website, Clarissa Carroll. It's ClarissaCarroll.BigCartel, at Big Cartel, something like that. Anyway, you guys know, just Google Clarissa Carroll and go look at that spring collection and see if you can figure out what my very favorite polish is of all time. It's crazy, this polish is so good. Anyway, we'll be looking at that. We need to look at the SE Spring. Oh, be still my heart. Beautiful polishes. We're gonna look at the February Hollow Hookup and more, you guys. I know, I always have more stuff to show you than I have time to show it to you. So I'm gonna try my best. Even being a single mom this next week, I'm gonna try my best. So I hope you guys had some fun hanging out with me. It is just an awesome part of my week. Absolutely awesome, even though my weeks are crazy and busy, and today I'm having a birthday party for a 5-year-old who all week long has been telling me, Mom, I'm 5. Mom, I'm 5. I'm 5 now, Mom. I'm 5. It's actually very sweet, but she's super sassy. So, anyway, what I was saying is, even through my crazy week, I look forward to Swatchfest. So, thank you guys for coming on by. If this was your first Swatchfest and you aren't yet subscribed, I hope you subscribe so that you get notified for my videos. I will see you guys back for the next review. Take care until then. Have a safe and well weekend, and I will see you back for the next video. Take care, you guys. Bye.